The Kansas City Chiefs, let's see if they can keep their string of AFC championship games, their little streak here going. What are they going to do in the 2022 NFL Draft? It is time for the final mock draft of at ESPN draft nerd Jeremy Greene.
This is my final mock draft based on exactly how I think the draft is going to go. We'll be broadcasting every pick of this live right here on YouTube. Be sure to click that notification button. The stream for tonight and all 3 days is in the description of this video.
So what do you want to see the Kansas City Chiefs come away with? They've been attached to so many players. Wide receiver, though, is the biggest one.
I would like for you to have a no doubt one wide receiver. You have a nice collection with, Juju Smith-Schuster and Mecole Hardman, and I want the one. I would also like to see a corner, an edge defensive lineman of some kind. The good thing about Kansas City, they don't have huge needs. So you can let somebody fall in your lap. And Kansas City fans, I think you're going to like your haul here.
All right, in the first round, they've got 2 first-round draft picks, but nope, they're going to trade up. They will take those 2 picks, and they will tack on pick 103 and trade up to number 9 with the Seattle Seahawks.
To me, you need to go get the number 1 guy. That's Jameson Williams. This gives you the over to the top that allows you to use the arm of Patrick Mahomes. If you think about Juju Smith-Schuster, a lot of his best production was when there was somebody that could take coverage off of him. He plays out of the slot. You got Jameson Williams that can hit over the top. You got Mecole Hardman that can hit over the top. And then Juju and Kelsey just feast over the middle.
So at number 9, Jameson Williams, the wide receiver out of Alabama. They've got 2 picks in the second round.
If you don't like this, you cannot be pleased with a mock draft.
At number 50, Jalen Pitre, the safety out of Baylor.
They really like this kid to fill the Tyrann Mathieu role, and I think he can do that. Can play some in the slot, play some at safety, just move around. This really allows you to use what he does so well. I like the player. And some people will say, well, how does he fall to 50? The same way Daxton Hill did. Daxton Hill fell because not every team feels like they can use that guy. Kansas City can. I'll be honest with you. If they stay at 29 and 30, I won't be shocked if they go receiver Jalen Pitre. In my mock, Pitre falls to him at 50. A-plus start for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Second pick of the second round comes at 62 overall. Devonte Wyatt, the defensive tackle from Georgia.
But he could go in the first round. No, he can't. No, he can't because there's red flags. There's domestic violence issues with him that have cropped up in the last couple of weeks that have taken him off the board for some teams, pushed him down for others. None of this is confirmed, and the Laramie Tunsil deal with the gas mask taught us that you have to be really careful about when these things come out. It didn't come up through the entire process, and then it came out in the beginning of April. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not a cop, and I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. But I can tell you, value on the field for Devonte Wyatt at 62 would be off the charts, and now you've got a front four that is fierce.
They got 2 more picks on day 2. The first of the 2 picks in the third round comes at 94 overall. Wan'Dale Robinson, the wide receiver from Kentucky. You can't get away from matching him up with Kansas City.
No, because I love the weapon, because I don't love any of your running backs. And to me, I look at Wan'Dale, who started at Nebraska as a running back, is still learning how to play the receiver position. To me, he is a little version of Deebo Samuel. It's going to take some time to get him acclimated. You're going to have to generate the touches early on, but he is such a little spark plug. And I love the idea of him in this Kansas City offense with Andy Reid masterminding it. Wan'Dale Robinson's one of my favorite day 2 picks in this draft.
103rd overall, Joshua Williams, the cornerback out of Fayetteville State.
He's from not just down the road, but in the same state that we're from here at Fayetteville, North Carolina. Josh Williams is one of those super raw. If you're patient with him, he could pay huge dividends. He's going to have to get past the level of competition because he did play at a small school that has not had a player drafted since 1974, the year of our Lord. I get the reservation, but talent alone, just the tape that I've seen, and it looks like the Zapruder film because it's filmed from a D3 school. This kid's got undeniable talent, hyper athletic, long. I love the fit in Kansas City. Developmental piece. I'm not telling you he's going to come right in and slot in as your 2, that's hard to wrap your brain around with a third-round pick. But if you're patient, this could pay unbelievable dividends.
Plenty of action early and late on day 3 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 picks in the 4th round. They got 4 picks in the 7th round.
You can see those picks on the screen right here. Just a couple I want to touch on. Amare Barno, hyper-athletic. JT Woods, hyper-athletic safety from Baylor that they have been attached to. Obviously, doing as much legwork on Pitre as they have, they're invariably, you're going to see JT Woods as well. And Chris Olodokun, late round flyer on a backup quarterback for the long term. Incredibly smart kid. I think Andy Reid will value that. This would be an A+ for me.
And Dameon Pierce, finally a running back you can believe in Kansas City.
Well, the running backs all get pushed down. And I know a lot of people really like Dameon Pierce, but the stigma on Florida running backs invariably is going to push him down.
We will be covering each and every pick of the NFL draft starting tonight live from the Ingles studio. Hit that subscribe button so you can get into the chat. It was a wild time last year, and it's going to be again.
Instant analysis, instant grades. We're going to drink beers. We're going to talk shit, tell jokes. It'll be like watching this with your buddies at a bar with no chance of a DUI. The link to the stream is in the description of this video. Hit the notification button so you'll know exactly when we go live for every pick of the 2022 Draftmas season.
And we always come to you from the Ingles studio. Ingles Supermarkets, low prices, love the savings. I'm Tank Spencer. He's at ESPN Draft Nerd Jeremy Greene, and we will see you tonight.